Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with day 22 of my Thankfully Inspired series for November 2025. And today I am going to be talking about and scrap lifting the lovely Kathy with Kathy Loves to Scrap. She is one of my fellow Scrap Lift Crafter Nooners. And so I've got a couple pictures I'm going to document and a couple of her layouts I'm going to pull from. And then I'm going to use this Bella Boulevard collection, Carson. It's a teenage life, and it is perfectly fitting for this layout. I've got some embellishments and, of course, some papers, some enamel dots, some puffies, and then the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and then some scraps that I would love to get some of those used. So I have my papers, my embellishments. I've got my paper punch. I've got some pictures and these awesome layouts of Kathy's. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I'm trying to figure out the papers and the situation because I don't like to waste. I'm pretty sure most of you figured that out. I will gut a collection, especially if I am low on them. And this collection, I don't have a lot for. I mean, I have the full, paper set, and then I had like the coordinating papers. So I took the inside of that black star paper and I trimmed a piece off so that I can make 2 layers of this notebook paper. That is one of the things from that layout you see up in the top left corner of Kathy's that I loved. I love a notebook paper punch, and it is one of my favorites. So, or probably is my favorite, honestly. So I take that and I'm going to use a solid black cardstock to map my whole layout. And then I do the tearing. So I've kind of stuck with this layout right here with the pictures and the notebook paper punch and the torn bits. So the other layout I'm going to bring out in a minute to work on. But first I'm going to get everything laid down. So honestly, I started to glue the daggone red side up again on this side too, and I thought, you big nut. So I don't want as much of that burger paper. It's cute and it's fitting for this layout since it's literally of a burger, but I really wanted more of that almost solid space. The red is not a full solid. It does have little dots, but it is much more solid, obviously, than the hamburger paper. So now I'm going to start leaning into the other layout of Kathy's that I selected. This is the first layout I pulled, and then I saw the one with the notebook paper, and I went, oh, I love that. So I was debating between the two when the inspiration hit for doing multiple or pulling my favorite things. So instead of an entire layout of these cool weave or woven little bits, I am going to do 3 of them, and they are going to go up and down the left side of my layout. Now, this layout took me a lot longer than it should have because at a big portion of this, I was on the phone with my new phone carrier, whom I like, don't have a problem, but there was some sort of a glitch and it was taking forever. So it took me a lot longer to get this layout done than it should have. Honestly, it could have been a really easy one other than the time it takes to do the weaving, but I got 3 of them done, and I'm going to tuck those in here and put those down the left side, and you're going to see bits of those. The top 2 more than the bottom one, which is fine. I think they're fun and just adds a little something. I try to use as much of the white. I do have a little red on there, but I'm going to outline the outside with black once all is said and done, so that will help. So I have these 2 pictures. It's from my son's birthday when he turned 16, which was this past March. We had already celebrated like big with family and going to like a breakout thing into his favorite place for dinner on the Sunday before. And so day of, I took him to dinner and we went to Red Robin. So he got his favorite burger and fries, and then we ordered some cheese sticks, and of course I had a little drink. And so that's what the pictures are going to be of. And I felt like I said, this collection was perfectly suited for that. So I'm back to the other layout where I am building this up with the torn paper, and then I've got the notebook paper that I've got up at the top. I use my punch across the top and get that on there. And then I'm going to mat my large picture in black and my smaller picture in white. I didn't want to do too much white because there's already so much white with that background paper with the hamburgers and stuff on it. So I wanted to do some black, but not all black. So I figured I'd kind of even out some of the white that is in the woven bits and pieces, and then mat my pictures, my smaller picture, which is my drink. I can't remember what it was, but it was good. And then his cheese sticks while we shared them. I thought since it was his 16th birthday, even though he's not driving yet, that this truck would be a fun one. And I made sure the little license plate says "bruh" and in front. Now, my child's never really said that to me, only as a joke. So I'm not one of those who has to worry about the mommy, whatever, bruh thing. He didn't do that to me. But I almost put one of those stickers on here because I thought it was funny. But I do tuck this little burger in over here. I'm going to put this little tag in here that says Teen Vibe. And then I have this little one that's got a banner and it says Still Mama's Boy. He is. And then I do add a little banner at the bottom that says Always Hungry. And then I put a couple stars on here to kind of even everything out. I haven't journaled on here. I need to. I also didn't date stamp it. I have the date. I mean, obviously, it was my son's birthday, so I'm pretty good with knowing what that is. So I am going to journal on here. I just hadn't figured out where I wanted to do that. So, like I said, I was extremely distracted when I finished up this layout because I was so flustered with what was going on camera. Anyway, so the lovely Kathy loves to scrap. It is the number 2 when you are looking for her, with the Kathy loves and the number 2. She is, like I said, one of the Scrap Love Crafternooners with me. I adore her. She is so fun to watch. She is so creative. Doesn't seem to be scared to dive into some mixed media and some new things. She is very fun to listen to, of course. You know, I love the accents. And I am so grateful that she joined us in Scrap Love Crafternoon. I hope that you all will go and check her out if you have not already. She is on Instagram and on YouTube with that Kathy Loves to Scrap. So I hope you'll check her out. Kathy, thank you so much for joining us with Scrap Love Crafternoon and for inspiring me to try new things and to kind of break out of my comfort zone to do things that make me nervous or that are messy. And I hope you'll continue scrapbooking, not just with us, but in general for many, many years to come and inspiring all of us. So please go check her out if you haven't already. Thank you, Kathy, for all you do for the scrappy community. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. I would love it if you all would give me a thumbs up if you like my video and or my layout. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I hope you'll come back and see me again. I got a few more days, 8 more days, I think, of this fun and inspiring situation we got going on this month, and I hope you'll come along with me. So I hope you all have a great day. I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love, and happy scrapping.